Close your eyes.
I am fully open and present in the moment to receive any guidance that speaks to my soul. I will be honest and authentic with myself, facing the truth that my body, my intuition is guiding me as either confirmation or a nudge for healing. I am prepared to wholeheartedly start or continue on my journey to self-discovery and healing. Hello everyone, welcome to Willow and Roots. It's Michelle here and I have another reading for you. Today's reading, we're going to be receiving guidance from 3 of Stacey DeMarco's decks. Now I'm a fan of this deck creator and I have 3 of her decks and I've pulled a card from each deck to represent the different piles. So option 1 is from the Divine Animals Oracle. Option 2 is from the Elemental Oracle. And option 3 is from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. So once again, option 1 is from the Divine Animal Oracle. Option 2 is from the Elemental Oracle. And option 3 is from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Now you can pause the video, choose a card, let's get to it. Hello, option 1. For those of you who selected the Divine Animals Oracle, here's your reading. So let's see your card. Okay, so you have card number 23, Raven News. So we have here a raven, and these animals are meant to be very intuitive, but they're like watchers. I'm hearing watchtower. Right now we have the moon here, so there's information that will be revealed to you, but information that is life-changing. So this could be information on a new job prospect or a new job opportunity or a move, right? But this news is going to be life-changing. We have here light at the end of the tunnel. So you may be going through a period of challenges or just being in a liminal space, right? And this news is going to give you that clarity that you seek. Now, for some of you, it's going to be news that you already know. So you already picked up on it intuitively, and that's the confirmation that you were seeking, right? But it's definitely feels very much so like good news, positive news. And we have a guy here in the raven's beak, and he has his circular suitcase and an umbrella. Very English, by the way. But the moon, we have lots of sparkly, shimmery glitter falling here. So it is an opportunity to turn lemons into lemonade, right? So it's turning a bad situation into your favor, making it work for you, right? So that's what this is showing me as well. But we have, wow, lots of ravens coming out of this tunnel, and it's like it's from a mountain, like a rock facing here. But we have, it's like a core issue being revealed, and it's almost like someone revealing their truth to you, because we have all these ravens flying out. So this could also be a I'm hearing spiritual release or a healing session. So some of you may be receiving therapy or actually needing to seek therapy to get a lot off your chest, or mentorship, right? Seeking a good mentor. That's what I'm getting. But there's a lot of baggage, a lot that needs to be purged, release here. That's what this card is saying. But again, what I'm picking up for some of you, it's going to be news that you suspected, and it's actually clarified here. You've gotten clarification that I'm hearing someone is pregnant, or that you got the job, or some friend may be going through a difficult time and they're going to reveal their truth to you. And it's almost like, okay, yeah, that makes sense now. I've always suspected that, right? And again, with the move, you'll be moving, and there you're going to be receiving, for some of you, spiritual clarity as well, right? And awareness of self. That's what I'm hearing. But this is the card with 23, the card of changes, right? Major changes occurring in your life. Okay. Let's see if it's a change for the better, right? Let's see how you're going to take this news. How you're going to receive it. I keep hearing watchtower, watchtower. So for someone, there's a person watching your movements. They're watching your movements, monitoring you. I'm hearing beware. Like, just be aware of that. Okay. Like, they're documenting your movements. So if you are someone that is going through a court case, so it could be a divorce, child custody, I'm hearing they're monitoring your movements. So make sure that you are aware of that. And whatever you're doing, if it's going to be a problem, stop doing it. Okay? Okay, so we have here the Five of Inspirations. So the Five of Wands. That's the conflict, right? That's the drama, the challenges, the difficulties. Okay, let's get some more. Okay, so we have all these cards that flow out. So we have the Queen of Emotions. That's the Queen of Cups. We have the Six of Voices. That's the Six of Swords. And then we have the Muse of Emotions, the King of Cups. So we have the King and Queen of Cups. I'm going to move this here. Move these up. Right, so we have the King and Queen of Cups, and we have the Six of Voices, which is the Six of Swords. So there's moving from, right, challenges, maybe a tug of war with emotions, right? This could be a challenging time or tug of war based on a couple who are really going against each other, or there's just a lot of drama that is surrounding you. There's going to be a truce. There's going to be some positive resolution, especially with the Six of Voices appearing here. It feels, because the Five of Wands is next to the Queen of Cups, that the feminine energy is the one that is not so happy with the situation, because we do have the masculine energy here wanting resolution, and with the King of Cups, it's all about being emotionally balanced and stable. So this person is not necessarily emotionally affected by what is happening, but it is saying that there's going to be some resolution between these two couples emotionally. It could be just patching things up, or just being on the same page with a major life decision, to no longer fighting against each other, or just I'm hearing agreeing to disagree. That's what's going to happen here. So there's going to be some level of compromise, but it feels very much so where there's a couple who are now going to be moving on the same path, or being on the same page regarding a situation. So let's get more clarity here. May I have a card for the Five of Wands? A Two of Inspiration. So the Two of Wands, that's a decision. That's all about, where do we go from here? What do we do with this? So this news, it could be, again, a leveling up of a connection. So where do we go with this connection? Are we going to lead towards moving in together, getting married, or going our separate ways? But it's showing me that it is regarding, what direction should we take? Not seeing eye to eye. Okay, so the Queen of Cups, we have the Ace of Emotions. Okay, we have the Eight of Materials. So the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, planning on working together. We have the Ace of Emotion, the Ace of Cups. Clarifying the Queen of Cups. So there's definitely a truce here, and the compromise is actually working together. Let's see what's going on with the King of Cups. We have here the Awakening card, which is Judgment card. So I'm getting another scenario here, and we have here the Knight of Voices. So it's having a heart to heart. Right now, what I'm getting from this with the Awakening cards and the Muse of Cups, or the King of Cups, or Muse of Emotions, I should say, is that this person has suddenly realized that they're willing to compromise, or they don't want to lose whatever they have here. That a change is necessary, and what is currently happening with the disagreement is not making any sense. They're not moving, they're not getting anywhere. Now, the King of Cups is like a peacemaker, the counselor, right? So the Queen of Cups looks like she's actually focusing on herself. This person is looking for change as well. Both parties are looking for change, but the King of Cups seem to have gone inward. So they seem to have been more of an awakening, right, with the King of Cups. Some form of going inwards. I'm hearing inner truth. So learning some truths about themselves and the situation at hand. And the Queen of Cups is ready to start anew. This scenario, whether it be looking after herself or seeking fulfillment elsewhere, realizing that there's more to this situation. So here we do have the compromise where both parties have realized, okay, we do want this to work. There is more gas, there's more energy that we can inject in this. Let's compromise and just figure out some form of solution, right? So that's what this is, the scenario I'm getting from this. So the news would be that, okay, well, if it's a couple that is going to be separating, surprise, surprise, we're back together, right? That would be the news. And of course, with the birds coming out of the tunnel here, the hole, it's actually getting a lot of pressure, stress, or built up resentment off your chest. So it's having that talk. And of course, birds represent communication, right? So that would have been the issue. If this is about a connection, that would have been the block, right? So it's having that deep heart to heart and deciding, where do we go from here, right? So here it looks like there is some form of working together, and it's a positive resolution, moving in the right direction. That's beautiful. Okay, let's get some advice. If this is not pertaining to a relationship, it is showing me that you're going to be doing more things that is emotionally fulfilling to you. So there's some form of realization. So this could be, actually, I'm hearing that someone has experienced bad news, medical news, and somehow it's triggered a change within you where you're realizing life is short. So we have the Awakening card here, and I need to go out there and live my best life. There's that energy coming through here. But it really is strongly with the Five of Inspiration popping up, where it's actually two people at odds, and then they finally found some form of resolution, right? Okay, let's get some advice. I have advice for option 1. Thank you. So we have here magic. So it's saying for you to believe in the magic, trust the universe. Trust in the universe, trust in the magic of life. I'm hearing the whole process. It doesn't have to be difficult. A lot of challenging situations can be resolved. It can be resolved, but both parties need to put the effort in. They have to stand down in their emotions and make that conscious decision to look within themselves and realize, why am I actually not hearing, and why am I resistant to meeting a person halfway? So it's trusting in the magic of life, the magic of the situation itself. Spirit walks with this, and we have angels. Beautiful. So the angels are with you in this situation. We have signs popping up as well. So it's like during this time, this challenging time, the angels were always overseeing the situation. It was all about the timing, and it was all about each party stepping into themselves and working through their inner demons regarding the situation that they're in. But it's working through those blockages, personal blockages, and that's when the gates open. The aha moment occurred. Okay, beautiful. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering live Zoom readings and mentorship. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 2. For those of you who selected the card from the Elemental Oracle, here's your reading. Okay, let's see what you got. You got card number 16, Clarity, Mountain. So what I'm getting from this is with 16 reducing to 7, this is actually really connecting to your higher self. But we have here with a lot of the white snow, there's connecting to your true essence, I'm hearing. Right? So there's a need for that, or you're currently experiencing that. Now you're coming up with solutions on how to overcome certain obstacles with the mountains here, but the mountains are snow-capped. So it's telling me that you're seeing the bright side of a situation or a different perspective. You're looking at it from a different angle and you're coming up with solutions to overcome certain obstacles. It's also telling me that you're realizing that Rome wasn't built in a day. So whatever you need to overcome, there's no need to stress over it to the point where you're making yourself ill, because you're not going to be able to stop the problem or resolve the problem immediately. So you're learning how to slow down and to balance yourself in order to receive greater clarity on how to overcome a situation. Now, if you are not doing that and you are in a challenging situation, it is advised for you to actually step into this energy, right? So there's no need to panic, to stress, right? Or be in paralyzing fear. The whole idea for you is to take a step back from the situation, really try to center yourself, connect with spirit, with it being number 7, right? 1 and 6 reducing to 7. Connect with spirit and you will receive the guidance that can help you in this situation, okay, or whatever you are facing. Now, for some of you, you may not have major challenges or obstacles in your life, but there's a sense of feeling very isolated, wanting solitude, feeling fearful and not understanding why. And of course, that has to do with you needing to connect with yourself. There is a strong desire and need for you to connect with who you are. This is you finding your place in life. This is you finding the direction in life. This is you finding what brings you joy. Because ultimately, when you are experiencing joy, there is no true joy at that. There is no need for you to experience fear and sadness. That's just not going to be in the forefront. Understand? So it's finding your joy. Okay. Let's get some tarot. Mountains also represent seeing a situation from a greater perspective, a higher perspective, or the bigger picture of the situation, right? So that's what when you get to the mountain top, you're able to look down and see a greater mass, right? But also it's obstacles, blockages, right? So being able to step out of your situation and actually look at it without judgment. Okay, so we have 9 of emotions. That's the 9 of cups, what we're just talking about. Joy, what makes you happy. 2 of pentacles, balance. The sun, joy. It's stressed here twice. Let's move these cards up. Let's get one more. The High Priestess, right? So you see what this is saying, and it is screaming that we do have the 9 of wands, excuse me, the 9 of swords on the bottom, right? So holding on to, again, things that you've outgrown or fears. Now what this is telling me here, and I'm seeing all these cards where you have people in a meditative pose. So you have this woman like sleeping, right? So she's just chilling out, sleeping. The Nine of Cups, we have this woman here meditating. The Sun, meditating, right? The High Priestess is in stillness. And the only card that has movement, that's the Two of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, it's your imbalance comes from your frequency, right? So when you're in the frequency of joy, when you're in the frequency of gratitude, that's when everything will shift, things will come into alignment, and then you will be able to not only take advantage of opportunities that are before you, but you will also be able to enjoy it, right? So this period of stillness is showing you that you need to be in the energy of joy. You're needing to find or do things that bring you great pleasure, but doing it with purpose. So if things feel off, it's because there's an energetic shift that is needed. And for some of you with the High Priestess here, it's saying that you are aware of this. You are well aware of this. It's also telling me that there is good things to come. So for some of you where you are worried about, when is my manifestation coming in? Why am I doing all this inner work and I'm not seeing any results yet? It is saying that it is coming, but you must maintain this high frequency. You must maintain hope and faith, because that is a part of the test. Where, Spirit is not doing that genie thing where it's like, okay, I'm doing my 50 Hail Marys, or I'm doing all of that stuff to better myself. When is it going to come? Come on, snap, snap, Spirit. No, it doesn't work like that, because your lesson also is patience, belief, and faith. Okay? Now, you do have with the High Priestess here, there is a strong awareness of this. There's a knowing here. So for some of you, all that you have been presented with, the knowing, the signs and the visions, it is real. It is true. So there's no need to second guess it with the Two of Pentacles. However, you need to be devoted and dedicated to what you desire, what you were seeking. And if what you were seeking is what you saw in your vision, maintain it. Don't let go of that drive and desire to acquire it, because that is a part of the test. Sometimes we're near receiving our manifestation, and then there's an energetic shift that puts things out of alignment, but also it halts the manifestation. So it's, again, being in complete alignment with what you desire and your frequency, doing things that are fun and keeping your frequency high. The Two of Pentacles is also showing me fitness, physical activity. So maybe there is a need for you to do that in order, again, to raise your vibration, right? Because we do have here in the Mountain card, she's sleeping. So you could be a little bit too complacent, and there's a need to kind of shift that energy about with movement. So that's for some of you. But again, the key thing here is keeping your vibrations high. Okay. In doing so, it also opens up your intuition more. So what you are seeking intuitively, it's going to, when it comes to your gifts, right, and developing your gifts, with you needing to be in a higher frequency in order to really take advantage, right, of your clairvoyance. Because we have the card here where she's sleeping and the High Priestess, so I'm picking up clairvoyance, right, and clairsentient with the emotions card, the Nine of Emotions. So we have the Fool, powerful, and the World. See, it's coming. And with the Fool and the World, what's interesting, the Fool is new beginnings, the World's endings. So a cycle needs to close out for some of you before this new opportunity, this wonderful manifestation comes in. But also, it's understanding, learning how to let go, learning how to close cycles properly. So there needs to be a healthy balance here. For some of you, that is one of your obstacles, is actually fully letting go or fully learning how to allow things to naturally leave your life. So it's not necessarily you forcing the change, it's just naturally allowing the change to happen, right? In order to start again, a new cycle, and a better one at that. Ten of Swords, closing out the cycles, shifting the mindset as well, treating spirit like a genie. It's again changing the mindset and your emotional body, having more gratitude, raising your vibrations and trusting your visions. But again, it's very important to get out of defeatist mindset when things don't come in your timing. Because all these cards appear, the Nine of Cups, the Sun, right? The High Priest. It's beautiful cards. The Fool, the World, they're beautiful. But it feels like holding on to a cycle, right? Holding on to a situation, a person, an old way of being, an old aspect of yourself, holding on to it so tightly because you fear that what you desire and what is presented to you through your visions is not going to happen. So you have the doubt cards here with the Ten of Swords. The doubt is there. I don't want to give in, surrender just in case I lose everything, even though it's finished. I've learned everything that I needed to learn from this situation. But Spirit is saying you have to trust with the universe here with the World card. You have to trust. Okay, let's get you some advice. Okay, we have any advice for option 2? And again, you got number 16, and that's reduces to 7. That's the number of spirit. Got the universe card. That's spirit again. Okay, so we have here magic popping up again. This is the second reading where magic has popped up, that card. And it's like trusting in the universe, trusting in spirit, trusting in the natural order of things I'm hearing. Okay, we have cleanse. You see? That goes with the Ten of Swords here. And it's actually doubts, fears, right? Fears and actually challenges I'm hearing. With the Mountain cards, things that need to let go, things that need to naturally leave your life. Spirit has it under control, but it's for you now to trust and to surrender. Allow Spirit to do Spirit's work, right? Okay, so we have here options. Okay, so what this is telling me is that it's just blatant. So what they're saying is you can either surrender, allow things to move at its own pace, especially with the Fool card here, the natural order of things, flow of things, or you can remain at this phase or in this cycle until you're ready to change. Okay, that's what they're saying. Bottom of the deck, meditation. So there's a strong need for that. It is stressed again. Now say it again. If you want this cycle to close out, there's a strong need to be in a higher frequency, higher vibrational energy. It's advised to move, but also have period of rest, and also trusting your visions and trusting in spirit, allowing the universe source to work its magic, right? But if you are not ready to do that, you will remain in this space until you are prepared and ready to let go and allow spirit to step in and do what spirit does. That's beautiful. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering live Zoom readings and mentorships. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 3. For those of you who selected the card from the Queen of the Moon Oracle, here's your reading. Let's see what you got. You have card number 4, Acceptance. And it says Waxing Crescent 2. So look at that. That's like the hand of God. Now 4 represents like stable foundations. So that can be stable foundations within the self, being confident about the self or your surroundings, your environment, being in a stable environment, creating that stable environment, right? So we have here 2 hands reaching each other, and we do have the doves here, and it represents spirit. So God is all over this. Now with the moon here, it's starting. So if someone is in an I'm getting a connection where there's not much clarity or not much, I'm going to say, movement, you're going to start seeing some changes. You're going to start seeing your person making more of an effort, right? Now with it being the waxing crescent, slowly it is slowly going to grow. So we're not looking at immediate change like boom, it's going to happen quickly. It's going to be a gradual process here. But Spirit has actually stepped in and is ready to, I'm hearing, ignite or jumpstart this connection. So that's if it's a relationship. For others, it's receiving a helping hand. Now there's going to be someone entering your life, or they may already be in your life, who is going to be such a great inspiration and help that it is going to inspire you with the lightning here. It's almost like, again, jump starting you, but inspiring you on your path. So you're going to be receiving great clarity from them, right? Your enlightenment from them, I'm hearing. But also it's like you're finding yourself, but it's not them necessarily telling you this. You are actually discovering it. So it is coming through to you energetically. And it's like you're coming up with your own conclusion. So they're not telling you that you are this, that, and the third. They're not saying that. You are figuring it out. But just their presence is giving you that jump start. And that spirit working through them. So it could be a mentor or just someone, a friend, or even a stranger that you've met. And you're just building that relationship with them, a friendship with them. But this person is going to give you that jump start to life, I'm hearing, right? Because we have a little universe here happening. I'm hearing learning your inner truth, or learning more, the deeper knowings of the self. That's what I'm hearing. The deeper knowings of the self. So it's something you're already aware of, but you've been blind to. Okay, may I have some cards for option 3? Wow, this is actually also showing me, again, I'm looking at the birds, chance meeting, right? So it could be a friendship or, again, a romantic relationship where a chance meeting, a spontaneous meeting leads to something amazing, right? So it's like ignites your life. It is life-changing from that point on. Finding that missing link. Okay. Okay, may I have some cards for option 3? Universe, what would you like to share with them? Five of Voices. Okay. Let's move this card up here. We have the olive branch. 7 of Voices. Ross. Okay, we got trust issues here. 9 of Voices. Oh my God. These are actually, so it's the 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords. The Moon. Oh my lord. Right. So we got some hidden energy here. Okay. Oh my word. Bottom of the deck we have the Empress. Okay. So someone is learning about their value here, right? And again, it could be someone that is making this, giving you this awareness, right? So this sense of awareness. Now, what I'm getting is major trust issues. So it could be where you have experienced extreme deception or you are afraid of experiencing it, right? Now, with the Five of Voices, it is telling me that there is some kind of truth. We do have here the olive branch. So it's almost like challenges or a fight or disagreement with another person, and I mean, it's a major lie. It's showing me like taking someone back. So taking back a friendship or taking back someone that a romantic partner that has cheated, that type of energy. But there's a fear with the Nine of Voices that history will repeat itself. And it's showing me with the moon that you're not even talking about it. It's like willing to accept the situation for what it is or accept the person. Now I'm pulling the Empress because the Empress card here is showing me that you're going to be realizing your value here. So if someone is contemplating taking back someone that is a cheater, right? I'll move the Empress here. They're saying to actually value yourself, see what you have to offer before you do anything like that. Because with the Seven of Voices and the moon, it is showing me that it will happen again. But the person will be careful this time. Okay? They'll be very careful because they are aware that you are going to be either watching them or you're just going to be more keen to what they get up to, and they're going to have to be more careful. Right at this point, for this particular scenario, guys, turning a blind eye is not the way to go because it's devaluing yourself. You are the Empress. You are someone that is a great catch. You can always get someone else and actually see that you are more than this, someone's doormat. And I don't know why I'm being guided to say it like that. I mean, look at the Nine of Materials on the bottom. It's the Nine of Pentacles. Again, valuing yourself and knowing that you can go this alone. For someone, they're pregnant and this is what's happening, right? Where their person is just absolutely, completely disrespecting them. But there is support out there. There is someone that is going to help you and again, allow you to see your value, right? Have this awareness. Now for others, it's the fear of being lied to. Meeting someone, but because you've had a bad experience in the past, you're afraid of opening your heart, showing your emotions, or you're afraid of intimacy, right? So this again could be a romantic situation or a friendship, because friends do burn other friends, like steal their man, right? And men steal their women, right? So yeah, this is showing me there's a fear of being vulnerable, there's a fear of opening your heart, there's a fear of intimacy, revealing that side of yourself. And Spirit is saying that you need to realize that you can do evil by yourself or do bad by yourself. So if you take that pressure off by realizing that, look, I value myself, and if this doesn't work out, I am happy to be by myself. I can survive on my own. This is just a cherry on top connection. If you have that outlook, right, where again, it's not something that you're going to be holding on to tightly and it's your world, the be all, the end all. You're everything. You need it to breathe. If you let go of that expectation and really put that energy into yourself and realize that you are your everything, it takes the pressure off. Okay, so with the moon here, it is showing that there needs to be some inner work done. There needs to be some work on the feminine side, and that is the side of also being open to being loved, being vulnerable, right? And expressing that side of yourself without climbing up. But this is also telling me to be vocal. So we do have swords cards, 3 swords cards. And if you are in a connection, it is calling for you to be more open the lines of communication. So speak on your grievances. Share exactly what is bothering you. Don't hold on to it. And then again, creating scenarios in your head. So this is what it's calling for, needing to be more open, needing to communicate your truth in a connection. Anything that is you find questionable, instead of holding it in where it develops into resentment, this is speaking on it. That's what this is saying, right? So that's for those of you who are afraid of being hurt, afraid of deception. There's a sense of needing to step into this energy of being self-assured, okay? And again, this is really, it's like a blessing in disguise. So someone will come and offer you this awareness, or allow you to see yourself. See, again with the moon card, what is hidden from you, or what you choose to not see. Okay, so we have Ace of Materials. Again, we got Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. I mean, the Swords cards are just coming out like, hey. So this is someone preventing themselves from experiencing like stability, great potential, maybe due to the fear of intimacy. We have the Four of Voices, so that's the Four of Swords. Page of Inspiration, Page of Wands. Yep, needing to explore, needing to get out there and start moving. And then we have here the Emperor. So we have the Emperor and the Empress. So, and the Devil on the bottom, right? So it's some addiction energy. Now, when it's a relationship where someone is actually doing you bad, doing you wrong, it's not sitting in that situation again. This is knowing your value. This is actually taking control of your emotions. So the fear of addictions, I should say, obsessions, right? So it's actually taking control of the urge to actually sit back, turn a blind eye, and accept the situation for what it is. We are not into that. We don't do that. Right? If it doesn't serve your highest good, there is no need to be doing that. This is actually taking a step back and looking at the situation with the Seven of Swords and the Four of Swords and seeing how it serves you. Does it serve you? If the answer is no, then it's time to look at other options here. Page of Inspiration is saying to move on. So instead of sitting in fear, sitting in a situation that you know is not working for you, it is time to look or explore other avenues. Right? Other prospects. So with the Five of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, it's like sitting back, so not moving with the Eight of Swords in the hopes of things changing with the Five of Swords. So it's like, I'm hoping that things will change. I'm hoping that the person will change their ways so that we can have our happily ever after, because I do see them as my person, right? I do see them as the one. We're a good match. But again, it is saying it's taking a step back and seeing if this serves you, right? With the Four of Swords, Seven of Swords. Does this serve me, or am I lying to myself regarding the truth of the situation? Is it fear that is holding me back? Why am I afraid of exploring other options? Right? This is also telling me that for those of you who are in a nasty connection that you're holding on to, your person, the right person that is meant for you, or someone where you can actually build a wonderful connection, is actually coming. So this is actually a lesson or an energy that you're meant to work through, and that is the need to hold on to. We have the need to possess, the need to not focus on the self, not value the self, belittle the self, sitting in fear, being obsessed with being a victim. So it's all of those questions that you need to ask yourself. Why am I entering into connections where I am being disrespected and belittled? Now your Emperor, right? And we have the Empress here. Your match is coming once you work through all of this energy and shift this energy. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups here. So this is someone that is on the same frequency as yourself, an ideal match. Now, if this is not a connection, it feels very much so where it's either a romantic connection or a friendship. You can apply the same. So if you have friendships where you are being disrespected, does it serve me? Seven of Swords, Four of Swords, taking a step back and looking, does this serve me? Why am I afraid of moving away from this, right? And again, meeting new friendships or having new friendships that will be of value to you, because the Emperor is actually stable within the self, right? Has a lot going for himself, but more importantly, can help to build you up. Is a great support system. Right? So this is hidden support, and it comes in once you have the strength and the awareness and the courage to let go of what does not serve you. Okay? Right. So let's get some guidance. Okay, so we have here imagine. We've got cherry blossoms. Cherry blossoms, they don't last long, right? They have a season. Spring, early summer, I believe. They're so beautiful. It's like knowing that this is actually, I'm hearing that saying, like a relationship, whether it be a friendship or meeting people, can be for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So it is determining where the people in your life, whatever this situation is, where do they fall? Are they in your life for a reason where it's something that you need to learn about yourself, or you need to step into this energy in order to grow? Is it for a season? So it's a short period, again, for you to see. They're projecting onto you so that you can see qualities within yourself that you are running away from. So you're meant to work on that in order to grow. And a lifetime, which we have here with the Emperor Empress, where it's a connection that has meaning, longevity, right? Longevity. So we have imagine, knowing exactly what type of connection you are looking for. And we have creativity, making it happen, right? We have the fire, knowing that you're in control, growth. Look at that, growth. So turning a bad situation into one that is positive, because again, water lilies, they're like in really murky waters, and it grows and expands out, and it's beautiful, and there's shit all around it, but it's thriving. So this is showing me that imagining, knowing what you want, thinking, believing, and knowing what you want and putting it into practice, especially with the Page of Wands here, making it happen. Realizing that this experience, certain aspects of the experience or the connection, the people in it, is for learning about yourself, growing as a soul. Okay? So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering live Zoom readings. Information on that is in the description box. I'm also offering mentorship. So if you are interested in that, information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye.
Open your